my beautiful rose petals. It's me, Miss LaRose, and I'll be giving my thoughts on the matter. This is going to be Zatima, Season 1, Episode 6, Cutting Ties. I don't know about this title because I really didn't see nobody cutting ties. Between Zach, he didn't have anybody to cut ties with. And Fatima, she did have someone to cut ties with. And I'm not for certain yet if she actually cut ties or not with her trifling ex, who is a horrible human being. Horrible the way he treated her. So it starts off with Nathan and Tony showing Zach the picture of Fatima and her ex hugging in the coffee shop. That Fatima was not even willing to tell Zach that she was meeting her ex at the coffee shop, even though they told old boy that they was not going to be meeting. That wasn't going to happen at all. Keep it moving. So this is going to cause some problems. Definitely going to cause some problems. So Fatima meets Tony and Nathan, and she heads upstairs to take a bath because she's all stressed out from meeting with her ex, who supposedly has stage 4 cancer. Again, supposedly. Because I don't believe the brother. I don't. Okay, so they show him the picture, and drunk Nathan is like, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Basically, he want her to leave and this and that. Bruh, calm down. This ain't even your relationship. Why are you so emotional about it? And they telling him to calm down because he's becoming very aggressive with his body language and everything towards the situation. And that to me is that's some weird old stuff right there. But they say that he's a drunk, and when he gets drunk, he gets angry. And I can see that. We all can see that. He's an angry drunk. Okay? And that ain't good. So Zach, all emotional, and he starts crying. What the hell you crying for? What the hell is you crying about? You don't even know anything yet. A picture is worth 1,000 words. You have no idea what the hell was going on. But he's all emotional and crying. And Tony's like, man, what you want us to do? We here for you, bruh. Get the hell out of here with that weak talk. That's just so weak to me. It just, all three of them right now literally is getting on my nerves. Acting like they just weak, being real weak-minded. I'm going to be nice, and I'm going to say they being weak-minded. I want to say something else, but I'm going to say weak-minded. And Zach is crying, and he's like breaking down. And what else did you see? Keyword, see. Didn't hear anything. Saw something and really don't know what you were seeing. But okay. So Tony like, dude, no, I really don't want to go there. No, I don't want to tell you nothing. How is it you don't want to tell him nothing when you show him a picture of his woman hugging some dude that you don't know what the conversation was about? You had no problem showing him this picture to stir up problems in their relationship, but now you don't want to tell him what else you saw. Oh, Lord. Okay. Weak-minded. So he was like, well, he got up real close. They was real close talking. And then dude got even closer to your woman and got down on one knee. Oh, why did he say that? Because Zach boo-hooing. He is boo-hooing like somebody done caught his woman in bed having sexual relationships with somebody off of a picture. But mind you, he had no problem talking to Valerie like Fatima was nothing to him. He ain't have to get her approval. He didn't really have to talk to her about nothing when it comes to his property, blah, 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 and all of that, like she's nothing. Let's keep in mind that when he met Deja, he never mentioned to Deja that he lives with his woman on the other side of his property. He never mentioned that he had a girlfriend, a live-in girlfriend. Let's keep that in mind. But you going off crying about a picture, but you was over there flirting with Deja, though. Literally flirting with her. Okay. So Fatima had yelled down a little earlier, asking him, was he okay? Because it was a bunch of racket. She could hear the loudness of Nathan and Tony. And she probably could hear Zach telling them to get out. So Tony leaves out, and Zach goes upstairs to the bathroom where Fatima is in the tub, taking a bubble bath, trying to get relaxed and trying to process everything that she went through and heard today. Zach starts asking her hella questions that hide behind the berry bush. Instead of being direct, he asked an indirect questions to her. Fatima's still not telling him about her day. She's refusing to tell him about her day. She's just saying, I'm trying to relax. What's up? Why are you asking me these type of questions? Zach still don't come forward to why he's being a little childish about this, okay? Keep telling y'all, trick no good. So he just keep asking questions. He's like, well, what happened today at work? And she was like, nothing much. He's like, why did you go to the coffee shop for? She was like, she really didn't want to answer. He was like, did you meet somebody there at the coffee shop? She's like, yes. He was like, who? And she told him, her ex. He goes all into this, oh, really? You went and met with your ex, and you ain't even tell me you met with him? Yet still, he don't tell her that his boy, Tony, done took a picture of her and dude in the coffee shop. Again, some weak ass. That's something a female would do. I just don't see how a dude would do something like that. But yeah, Tony did. Weak-minded. So they get into a little bit of an argument about it. He was like, oh, you over there looking like you been crying. You crying over that nigga. He mean that much to you? He mean that much to you? And she's like, really? Really, Zach? Zach, I'm trying right now to just relax my mind. I'm just trying to relax right now. I will talk to you about it. I promise you, we will talk about it. Oh, we can't talk about it now? You all emotional over this, man? What? You all emotional over him? I mean, he just kept saying that and just being all upset and in his feelings. Instead of just saying, okay, we'll talk about this later. Instead, he tells her, I'm going out. Fatima says, don't do nothing stupid. Zach says to her, you already did. What the hell did she do? Okay, I will say that she was wrong. When she had you on the phone, she should have told you dude came to her job. She should have told you that she went ahead and agreed to meet him at the coffee shop because he told her that he has stage 4 cancer and that he will not be alive too much longer. That kind of would have nipped it in the bud. Oh, well. So he called his boys and tell them that he on his way. Because he got an attitude. He pissed off. Okay. Fatima done told him Don't go do nothing stupid. And I agree with her. Because right now, he already got two man boys as friends. Now he about to go be a man boy with his man boy so-called friends. We all know how that go. So Fatima calls Angela, damn near crying, asking her to come over. So she's on her way to Fatima because she was with her boo, Bryce the snake. So they go over to the scene of Nathan and Tony, and they wasted. Nathan, Nate, he is wasted. He white boy wasted. But like he said, he's always drunk. And he think that's something to be proud of. Zach walk in and they all happy to see Zach and all of that. So he walks up to drunk Nathan. Nathan calls. He over here like he calls for them to toast. So him, Tony, and Zach go to toast, and he was like, "Dude, kicking that skeezer out your home." So Tony and Zach like, no, we're not toasting to that. At that point, Zach should have hemmed him up for that. You don't go calling somebody's woman out their name at all. You wouldn't want nobody calling your wife out her name. I hope so. I hope you have a little bit of class about yourself. But I don't know, because we talking about drunk Nathan that says he's always drunk. So, next thing we see, Tony and Nathan is like, oh, Lord, your old girl is here. Talking about the girl that's claiming that her son is Zach's son. The same chick that says that she wants child support before she do a DNA test. That one. Woo-wee. Zach, you sure do know how to pick them. But anyway, she was just one of his one-night stands from a breakup from Karen. So, oh well. So, Zach calls Bryce and tells him that he's at this party and for him to talk him down before he do something stupid. Bryce agrees. He's like, okay, let's just meet somewhere. Meet me at this restaurant. So Zach is like, okay, I'm leaving now. So Zach goes to leave. He's walking to his car, and next thing you see is Miss Deja getting out the car with this cute ass blue coat on. It was cute. Her hair was on point. Makeup was on point. She was on point. She really was. And she's smiling at him and he's smiling at her. Keeping in mind, Deja don't know that Zach has a live-in girlfriend. She has no clue that he even has a girlfriend. So we can't get upset with her for flirting with him. But he damn sure is flirting with her. And he got a woman at home. So Deja's asking, why is you leaving? This is a nice party. And she says who party it is. And he's like, he don't give a damn. This ain't his cup of tea. She's like, this ain't my cup of tea either. And he was like, so what you doing here? You the caterer? And she was like, the caterer? And she goes to open up her coat for he can see her little stripper outfit. She's like, yeah, I'm a stripper, but I don't even do private parties. I don't be on them nasty ass poles and all of that. I don't in those roach infected stripper clubs. No, that ain't it. I only do private parties, and I got my Deja daddies that take care of me, and you best believe you will be getting your rent every month. They're going to make sure you get your rent every month. The Deja daddies will make sure rent is paid. Whew, you go, girl. Hey, I can't be mad at you, boo. I can't be mad at you. So she was like, you gonna give me the apartment or not? So she was like, can I pick up the keys tomorrow? And he was like, I'd do one better, and pulled out the keys and gave it to her. She's like, oh my God, I got my first apartment. This is my first place. He's like, your first place? She's like, yeah, I had a room. I always had a roommate. Girl, you know dang on well, this your first place. You probably been living pillow to post. That's okay though. That's okay. Cause I don't see that you have any children, so that's okay. So she goes in and hug him and squeeze on him and do a little shake on him. Thank you. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. Did I just get too close to you? Girl, you know you did. You know what you was doing. He didn't mind. And he like, no, you cool. So she's like, don't leave. Please don't leave. He was like, nah, I'm going to go ahead and head on out. And she was like, okay, well, you going to watch me while I walk away? And he was like, I might. And she started walking away, and she dropped her coat down all the way to her calf so he can see all of that behind and everything else, okay? So, Zach starts following her back to the party. Wrong move, bruh. Wrong move. So they at the party. They come back, and the fellas, they cheering him on. Yay. So she's over there dancing and everything. And she's looking at him while she working the pole. So Nathan calls Deja over to them, and she starts giving Zach a lap dance standing up. And so next thing you know, the boys, they cheering him on. And what do Zach do? Zach start grinding on that behind. Wrong move, bruh. Wrong move. So they go to Fatima at home. Angela there. They're talking. A knock at the door. It was a knock like it was a damn police. Fatima answers the dude asking for Zach, saying that he's Zach's brother. And she was like, no, he's not here right now. He was like, oh, is this his home? He got money like this? How much I pay for this house? Is this his house? How much he paid for it? He started asking all types of weird ass questions. And he was very aggressive. And Fatima was like, that's something for you and your brother to talk about. He was like, what's his phone number? He was like, you don't have his number? So he was like, no. She's like, well, I can't give you his number, but I'll let him know you came by. She trying to shut the door. He talking about some, can I come in? And she was like, no, she literally had to stop him from coming in because he's being very aggressive. Dude is a weirdo. Something ain't right with this one right here. Elevator don't go all the way up. Very aggressive dude. So she was like, I'll let him know you came by. And she damn near had to shut the door on his face. So Bryce shows up at the party because Zach never showed up at the restaurant. Zach is sitting over there with no shirt on and Deja on his lap. Wrong move, bruh. Woo, tricks are for kids, okay? He drunk, Zach drunk. So Bryce gets him up and he's like, where your shirt at? He was like, where is my shirt? The shirt never appeared. Oh well. So next we have Fatima sitting there talking to Angela about Zach, and next thing you know, Belinda sends Fatima a text, but she don't look at it, and she said, I'm gonna block her ass. So next thing you know, Angela gets a text, and sure enough, it's from Belinda, and she was like, Fatima asked her, what she saying to you? What she saying? And Angela like, nothing. So Fatima snatches Angela's phone. And what is on the phone? A picture of Zach with Deja on his lap. don't know what episode 7 and 8 is going to be about, because it's about to get wild. Okay? Now, I'm going to need for you all, if you haven't started watching this show, Zatima, I'm going to need for you to go ahead and binge watch it, because this is a hit show from Tyler Perry, and it's on BET Plus Thursday nights. He's doing 2 episodes every Thursday, which is amazing. I'm loving it. I'm asking everyone, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, like, share, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss none of my recaps. I appreciate you all. You beautiful rose petals, have a wonderful day. Also, let's talk about this in the comments. Tell me your thoughts. And it may be something that I didn't even bring up that you want to talk about. Let's talk about it down there in the comments. Bye.